Good morning. My name is Shelby Harrington, and this is my video submission for the story. I'm going to tell you a story about what I did with my summer. I didn't do a nursing externship like many of my classmates. I was actually a camp nurse in North Carolina. It was a very new experience. I wasn't new to the camp setting. I've been a counselor for many years, but I was definitely new to the position of camp nurse. My main job was to deliver medications to different campers who needed them and to just respond to any kind of scrapes or boo-boos or anything like that. Sometimes it got a little more dramatic than that. I had a couple of broken arms, some concussions. But I'm going to tell you about the scariest moment of my summer. We went to different camps throughout the week, and so I was just finishing up delivering medications to one camp, and I was going over to respond to a call from the other camp at a separate building way across campus. So I went over and I responded. I think it was some burns or something that needed to be dealt with, nothing major. And I hadn't been dealing with this camp very much just because they were kind of their own separate group and they already had a lot of the resources that they need. Anyway, I decided to stick around just to see what it was all about. I stayed for their worship time and their prayer time and things like that. I hadn't been doing that throughout the week. But then one of the leaders came and got me, and they were just like, there's a girl in the bathroom, she's having trouble breathing, we're not really sure what's going on, can you come and check her out? And I'm like, well, of course. So I run to the bathroom. Come to find out, this girl I had seen earlier that day had gotten some bug bites. And I asked her the simple questions, are you allergic to anything? Are you having any trouble breathing? At the time, she wasn't. She said that she was allergic to wasps and bees, but she didn't feel like she had been stung, like these were just ant bites. So I gave her some Benadryl just to be on the safe side and some anti-itch cream. And she seemed fine, and I kept an eye on her. She was great. But now here she is in the bathroom. She's doubled over. She's wheezing. She's very panicked looking, cannot hardly get two words out to tell me what's going on. And she had a rash all over her chest. She got bit on her leg, but she had a rash all over her chest. I asked her if she had an EpiPen. She didn't bring it with her, why is beyond me. But thank goodness I had a leftover EpiPen in my bag with me. Normally I hadn't been carrying that around, but I had been that day. So I ran and got the EpiPen, stabbed it in her vastus lateralis, in her thigh, held it for 10 seconds. She immediately started seeing positive results. She was able to breathe and just able to, relax a little bit. She got really sleepy, and we kept telling her not to go to sleep. And I called my supervisor and let her know what was going on. She's like, you probably need to take her to the emergency room. And the thing about it is, our hospital is like a good 30 minutes away. We're way up on the mountains at this camp. Brevard is 30 minutes away, and that's where the nearest hospital was. I was prepared to go ahead and drive her, but we decided to call an ambulance, and we met them at the end of our long camp road. Transferred her, followed the ambulance to the ER. They gave her some more powerful steroids. I had to call mom, let her know what was going on. Thankfully she didn't completely freak out, but she was very, very concerned. It was near the end of the week, so she just decided, since everything was under control, that she would just, pick her daughter up the next day and just go from there. The daughter, she was relieved. She was scared. She'd never had this happen to her before. And so I was thankful that I was able to be there for her. And she just kept on saying, thank you so much. I can't believe how quickly you responded. And my supervisor was just like, Shelby, you handled that. I I couldn't have done any better myself. And I mean, I give all the credit to God, because I should not have even been there. It was just one of those random things where I was there where I needed to be at the right time. And so I didn't panic in that situation. I mean, I did what I needed to do, and I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, whoa, wait, this just all happened so fast. Thankfully, the girl was okay. We got her some EpiPens to keep with her, and the situation turned out just fine. But yeah, that was probably the most scary and the most, I guess, self-revealing. That really helped me realize that emergency medicine is where I really want and need to be, because I wouldn't be able to stay calm in that situation. I just did what I needed to do, and then, maybe got a little bit emotional afterwards, but in the situation, I did what I needed to do. So, there you go.